on the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Sellers. Here's the pressure. Got his man down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Here's a heat. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense forces.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line.
I just started. Huh? 6. That's it. I thought about 7. I thought about 7, but.
And it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
I'm not in those 6 leagues. Come on, the fact that you believe that is sad.
They've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You crazy. I've never been in 6. 3 maybe. 3 maybe top.
Going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important
I don't even play Madden no more.
Confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play.
Nope, because I ain't gonna lie, I already got on YouTube, figured out how to stop it. So
obviously, there's a lot of times that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So great start. A lot of positive
where's it at?
for this squad.
Oh, there it is.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Good stop. and you'd be mad at
running
that.
back's a playmaker, and he's a guy they want to get going early and often in this game.
Also, you can wear out those big defensive linemen by making them chase.
Yeah, I like the idea of going outside. You want to mix and match it between the tackles to the outside. Get these big fellas running east-west.
Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. He's got the tight end. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU!
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. The give on the option. Across the 45. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Oh, I knew it. Man, I hate when the switch takes me to the wrong guy. Dang it.
Touchdown, South Carolina. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find their way.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
That sound like thunder.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Timeout called as the play clock had
That's the only thing I hate about this college, bro. The home field advantage stuff, man. You can't even.
One timeout to work with.
Tough.
Handoff to the lone back. Breaks the tackle. Just enough there to get it to the 25. A pickup of 2.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Oh my gosh, come on.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5 at 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Cooper. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Mustangs are in the hurry-up. Quarterback keeper shakes off the defender. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Oh, I didn't see that guy. Gosh, dang it.
And they'll close in on him.
Did not see him.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Blasted as he lets it go. Fired in there, but incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions. He just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man
unleashes one deep. That pass falls incomplete, and it wraps up an entertaining first. Both offenses doing damage. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Here's Sellers to throw. He's knocked down, short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Snags it in, headed to the end zone, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Easton, careful, bud. Careful.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
Oh my God,
and they can't
bro.
make the connection.
Come on with the overthrows. Fix that.
Oh, you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man, those sting.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Knight. Strong, firm tackle.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
This dude, come on, bro. Game.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it down the field. Touchdown, Gamecocks! He got a step and just dusted the field.
We got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was going to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way.
There he goes. He smashes his way through again. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. The stress that a guy who can run that fast puts on a defense, even if it's a pass play, he has them on edge all the time.
Oh, the D coordinator. This guy gives them nightmares every night leading up to this game, because if you don't have people accounting for him and your eyes go to the wrong place or someone's out of position, that dude is gone.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
And you toss the ball to your running back to get him on the edge and try to get some space, but my goodness, there wasn't any space. He broke one tackle, but still wasn't enough. More guys coming after him really fast. They got to give him a little bit more space to do some more damage.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Open on the right side, that's Smith. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And they tacked on the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Bennett. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Motion from the back. Throwing, Sellers. Oh, they're after him. Finds some time. Crosses the 30. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. Perfect play call for that. 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him,
he hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of saying, hey, we got to make sure we take him away.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Going to try to get it himself. Still running at the 40. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope. He pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
Wants to adjust the pattern.
Match. Hawkeye.
Sellers lets it fly deep downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And they're trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing on that guy. He's made too many big plays today.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now the Mustangs will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, it's Overton. Tough to get a rhythm off the bench, and the first one is incomplete.
Man, what a great break on the ball. Way to knock it down. But, man, this situation, they're almost in field goal range, had a chance to maybe take some points off of the board. That's a big play that we might circle back to later.
He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The hurry-up now, second down, clock ticking. A designed run for the quarterback. Runs through the tackle. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man, it's Knight. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Never a doubt. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with Iowa, taking on the number 3 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Hawkeyes with a statement victory here and a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And maybe, just maybe, this win helps them turn their season around. They get back to 2-3 on the year. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to the ground game on the left. Powers through the defender.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half, they were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points.
Turning it on. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter.
It's my kids. I have my mic off. My kids are screaming and stuff. So.
And you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Nah, he's beating me. I can't make adjustments with the home field advantage stuff. You got too much run it to stop.
One snap, one touchdown. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with.
Boy, they got to fix it. I can't wait for them to do that.
Plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
To the air, it's Jennings. Finds his tight end. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Behind the chains now on second and long.
Oh my God, you're right there, dude.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year. Ready to try the point after.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Pressure coming, and they got it.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time at Georgia.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
He lobs one high down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him, and the defense finally came up with a play.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Overton. Here comes the heat. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, SMU! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Clark. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Well, that play was supposed to go to the outside.
Well, and the defense knew that, too. They saw the sweep right away, got to the outside, understood where the ball was trying to go. Listen, if you put those guys in a cage and you set an edge really hard, make that sweep that's designed where everybody's blocking out wide to go back inside, that's a win for the defense.
Didn't get much done on that first. Back to throw, it's Overton. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them. Just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. Fires on the move. Finds space on the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right. With the catch, it's Hunt. There he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina. They take the lead with the 6.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Jennings. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Floating away. He'll pull it down and run.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success.
If he doesn't want to, he don't have to, bud.
They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
No, baby girl. Eli, whatever he's doing.
Period, what a show both of these quarterbacks have put on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the gun, the ground game. Maybe some room here. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Mustangs. Once he got some room, it was over. And the Mustangs respond. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hunt. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Caught in the backfield. It's Tuggle. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. He might want another play. To the air. It's Overton. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The run inside. It's Clark. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds a man in the middle. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. The Gamecocks with a response and a touchdown of their own. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play.
I got 2 minutes left. I got 2 minutes left in this game. I'll join y'all.
Number 24, set to kick off.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The eyes now turn to the defense to see whether they can keep this lead intact late in the 4th. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo.
I like like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Back to the ground with the running back. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Out of the gun to give to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
I just don't like the play call, guys. 2 straight runs, and you're just wasting clock. At this juncture of the game, you need to score. And you got to score quickly. Running the ball is not going to get it done.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They're dealing with a second and long. It's a draw. Runs through a tackle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a
I'll
first
wait for
down.
y'all when y'all get done if y'all want.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like they
Yeah, I
keep
got a
giving it
minute
to him,
30 left.
and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like I don't expect that they'll change
Yeah, I'm
much
streaming
to do
already
with this
on
offense,
YouTube.
because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
No, I did not. Here, Brian, I'll help you out. I'll go ahead and just turn my share screen on.
In search of
What?
that tying touchdown. They've moved
No,
the chains
y'all heard
a
what I
couple of
said.
times. It's 1st and 10 again. Right back to the well. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like the clock is their biggest enemy, so we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Oh my gosh, now y'all just want to lay
Boy,
over.
this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
What?
Receiver there, it's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Well, it don't matter. He that's one thing I hate about this. It's home, man. You can't really do much from it.
To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Oh, he's ready to take
Oh
a
my
shot.
God, his arm is so noodle.
It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Well, I know when the defense
It's so
goes back and
noodle.
watches this film, it's not going to be perfect, but that was the stop they needed, right, David? But you got 2 great offenses going back and forth. You just
Well, he
gotta
was
be
open.
able
That's
to
why I
break
threw it. It
serve
just
once.
noodle
And the
arm.
defense
Can't
did
do nothing
it
about
with
it.
their hand. No matter how you do it, I know the stats weren't great.
He had him
Most
beat.
important
And I
statistic,
went to lead him
get
up
the win.
front.
Get the win, obviously, that you worry about cleaning everything up, but you also want timely defense, right? Like when you need it, can you come through? I know a lot of people were holding their breath on the sideline, wondering if they would come through, but they did. They got the stop in a big moment. Their offense scored a bunch of points, and they walk away with the victory.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the
I'm
play.
switching over. Exactly. What, Easton?